Alright guys, this is the first load. We got it hooked up here. From my knowledge, you got yourself a little keypad here. I haven't used that. There you go. I'm actually over here using this one. You gotta open up your valve, or it's just gonna pressure up your hose over there. I already experienced that. Turn on your pump and agitation. We're loaded. Alright, let's get on it. This thing would be handy if it showed me my gallons. I clearly just don't know how to run it yet. That's quite evident. That's why we have the good old-fashioned tube. You see it? It's right about there. Almost 1100. Tires are squatting a little bit. I'm liking that. Man, I really like these duels. Don't know how they ride, but I really like the duels. I am sick of changing floater to skinny tires. I am, from now on, I'm a skinny guy. Roll that thing up on a block, zap, 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 take that tire, leave the spacer. I'm sick of jacking up and changing tires. Yes, I am. Just like that, we're loaded. Let's go over here and shut our stuff off, our pumps. All right. I think my sight tube's a little dirty. That's the fuel tank back there. Goes up on your cab. You run fuel over. It's not a very good spot. Not a very good spot. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, guys, we're on the road. We're doing a whopping 25 miles an hour. It's wide open. We have a full load on. 1,400 gallons actually this time. I'm not happy that it only does 25 mile an hour with a load on. That is definitely not cool. I haven't got my wheels out yet. I'm just gonna put a load on this thing and go before it's supposed to rain, so I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna have to call somebody. Guys, how am I gonna get my wheels out? Yes, I know the switch is underneath the console. I get that. Yes, I can hold it. Yes, I can switch it, turn it, whatever. Yes, I'm under 5 mile an hour. Heck, I've tried at 1 mile an hour. Heck, I've tried at 25 mile an hour. And yeah, heck, I've even folded out my boobs and tried it. It's got to be a trick. What am I missing, guys? It's obviously a lot louder than a Patriot because your engine's right there. It rides really good. That's what I've noticed right now. And I was a little worried about how it would steer with those duels, whether there'd be any resistance in the steering wheel. But with a full load on, when you're stopped, I can crank them right around. So that's awesome. Well, in about 7 hours, I should be at my field. Oh man, no. We've been driving for a while, and you're right. We are still not there yet. Well, you're right. Again, we're not there. But we're actually very close. Very, very close. It's that canola field over there. Remember, it was canola that we were reseeding? I have to go out here and spray that late seeded derm. Remember that? So that's what I'm here doing. At my whopping... Ooh, we're 27 on... one thing I really like about the case is it coasts. It will coast and cruise past that speed of your set point. I really do like that. Alright, we're just about here, guys. Boom out. Flip this one out of the cradle. And this one out of the cradle. Then we hit our auto boom. Same as the Patriot, you guys. I don't like those rails, those red rails that we're looking at right now. I don't know why they don't just chop them off at that bottom one. Get rid of all that top stuff. Really increase the guy's visibility. What do you have to have those for anyway? You gotta fall off the sprayer? Seriously. Who's gonna fall off the freaking sprayer? Exactly my point. If you fall off the sprayer, you probably should not be on it. Alright, now this is a 120-foot boom, just so you guys know that. I always like to hold it a little bit longer. Any air out of it. Okay, let's get rocking. And here we go. Now remember, I only have one field, this field, that I can actually spray with this thing. And then we have to wait for the next app of chickpeas. I actually forgot about this field. But it's perfect timing, 5 leaf. Seems weird to be crop spraying. And our wheat, our first seeded wheat that we have, it's already turning, it's coming in. And I'm like, man, this seems strange. Good visibility, there is no freaking corner post in my way. Look at that. Okay. Now this side, there is no corner post, which is awesome, but there's a railing. I would be looking to get rid of this railing. But that's just me. Visibility is a little bit better than... Oh, it's not bad. It's a little... The sprayer's a little rougher than I thought it was going to be. I guess it does have these skinnies on though. It's not like you got floaters, but still. This big old muffler, it's mostly over here, so that's good news. You can still see really good here. We're doing about 16 miles an hour. You know, I was told that these things ride better than a Patriot, but I'm not so sure about that yet. So I idled down to about 1800 just to see if it would make any quiet it up. It does quiet it up, and it actually has a decent amount of power. Quite surprised by that, actually. Just about to spin the tires with a load on. I think it's rated at 390, peaking 4 1/4, something like that. So I do believe in the sprayer realm it is the most horsepower. Now, not sure what it weighs yet. I'm sure it's a fairly heavy sprayer. So I just Googled it. Weighs about 35,600 pounds with the 120 boom, and the 4060 sprayer weighs about 1,000 pounds more with the 120 steel boom. Now this is only 1,400 gallon compared to the 1,600 gallon Deere, but you and I both know that we would all do some about a 1,400 gallon tank. Yep. So this is a first impression, first tank video. That's what this is pretty much about. I'm not going into specs. I'm not comparing it with any other sprayers right now. Just to remind you guys about that. This is me learning how to run it. First tank, and I'm taking you guys along for the ride. I just remembered how much I really hate Pro 700 monitors. Gosh, I hate those monitors. But it's a demo, and I'm thankful that I have it to demo it. I just would never order one with it, that's all. Really like my visibility up this one side. No corner post in my way. Way back here, but this is my line of sight, right there. There's a bar right here I would probably take off, because I gotta look under it. But it's still not in my line of sight because you are actually in my line of sight. You see what I see. Same as over here. You see what I see. That railing is kind of in my way. Not like... So I'm doing about 18 miles an hour. Wide open, 2200 RPM. It's definitely a little bouncy. Definitely a little bouncy. Now we are going across the field the opposite way that it's been farmed for years on end, so that's going to add to it, but it's bouncy. Woohoo! Well, that's it. We finished the field. We're just moving back over here to the approach, and then we'll boom up. Alright, we're empty. So let's turn our pump off. There we go. Let's hit our boom up button. Wrong one. Bit of a thunderstorm coming in. I'm trying to get this done before it rains. Every time I like to spray, I always like to spray just before the rain. That's how I like to roll. See how well this auto boom or auto fold is calibrated. We're about to find out right now. I have to watch the other side a little bit too, so hold on. Let me check this other side. There's a little hook right there. You see that little hook? I think we're okay, so let's bring it in. Hold it. Oh, look at that. There it is. Works awesome. I guess it should. It's brand new. Alright, let's hit the road, Jack. So you have to hit the park brake after I was done. That way I could get the speed mode changed there. And now it says 40, so I do believe we're off to the races. Definitely has some jam. Takes a little bit of time to get up to 40 though. But oh, we're cruising now. Ooh, 42. Oh, holy crap, that's fast. Oh man, am I flying. This is the fastest sprayer I think I've ever run. The Apache would be the close second. I think I got about 36, 38. But nothing 42. Never run anything that would take me 42 mile an hour. Not here in North America. They normally limit you. Thank you for not limiting me. This is awesome. Alright, I'll see you guys at home. Man, we're flying. This is just crazy. I love it. Like, I don't like the 25 mile an hour loaded speed, but I definitely like this empty speed. And when you pull back on the hydro stick, it actually brakes you pretty good. I did try the brake. It is a typical case brake. You touch that brake, you're coming to a skating stop immediately, in which case you'll have to put your hydro stick back to neutral to resume. I hate that. But anyway, yeah. There's bugs splatting on my window. You know you're going fast when you're getting bug splats on your window. I know I pointed this out in the last video, but what do you guys see there? No, keep looking. No? One more look. Exactly. There's no freaking cup holder here. They're over here. Come on. Come on. And we're back at the farm. Still a bit of a storm coming in, I see. Getting a lot of bugs on my window. That's a new problem I haven't had before. Durum crops are looking awesome. Actually, all the crops are looking awesome. We've had a lot of rain. This is not a normal July for us, you guys. Remember when I said 9 times out of 8 were dry? Well, this is the one time that July has not been dry for us. It's my older brother's yard. Oh, I better start getting this thing wound down a little bit here. Easy, easy, easy. This is difficult with two hands. Did I say two hands? I meant one hand. It still is difficult with two hands. Alright, we're here. Did everybody go home? Think everybody went home? Where's all the other cool sprayers? Where's all the cool cats? These are two hangars, in case you guys didn't know that. Weigh scale, scale room, hockey rink. Blew one of our doors off in the big wind. Of course, we're Canadian, we gotta have a hockey rink. Got a few drills parked over there. Some bins, some semis. There's the Johnny Popper. There's Johnny. Oh, there's a Patriot. There's a few Fendt tractors. One Bert. Bert's the old John Deere. We have lots of those old Berts. We love them. That's the old corral system. We used to have a bunch of cows. I can't remember how many. I don't know, like 400 head or something like that. But I am not a cow guy. I'll just be straight up with you guys. Not a cow guy. I'm a farmer kind of guy. Grain farm kind of guy. If we had to chase cows for some reason, I was most definitely still not a horse guy. I would hop on a quad, and that's how I would chase cows. So anyway, we no longer have any cows. All cows are gone. My favorite cow is on my steak. It's on my plate. A steak on my plate. All right. I went and grabbed that 4440 there and stuck it right beside the Trident, along with the 4060 Deere. Now, everybody is on their skinnies. The Trident looks a little bit bigger just because it has duels, so you got to take that into account. But I think Trident might be a little bit taller than the Deere. And might be a little bit taller than the Patriot. So the Patriot has the Steiger cab, and the Trident has the Magnum cab. And John Deere has the same cab as what they put on their front wheel sys, their RX 4-tracks, and their sprayers. They don't have other cabs. Both the Trident and the Patriot have the same boom. Obviously there's a pretty significant tire differences. The Deere and the Trident are about the same, I believe. These are 480 80 50s. These are 380 105 50s. Pretty close. These are a little wider. So remember, the Trident weighs 1,000 pounds less than the Deere as that sits, and the little Patriot over here, I believe, is 34,000 pounds, and this is 35,000 pounds. I think it's 34. I'd have to Google it. I thought it was 33, 34. So the Trident still weighs more. Patriot's the lightest of the bunch, and the Deere's the heaviest. I'm not sure about our east-west tank that we have on the Trident. But anyway, it is what it is. Alright guys, I gotta get going. I gotta get back home and roll up a tarp before this rain gets here. We love these old Berts, but is there ever a size difference between them? Like, holy cow. Yeah. We're still working on the 720. I don't think we fixed its heating problem yet. The guys have actually been too busy in the dealership trying to get our combines to us. So hopefully we'll get that looked at as well. Okay guys. Oh yeah. So obviously the booms stick out farther on the Deere because they're a double fold, not a tri-fold. I actually prefer the double fold. I'm not a tri-fold boom kind of guy. So it looks like the deer's about the longest. One day I'm gonna get to run this deer. One day. Okay guys, I'm out of here. Have a good one.